Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of this Build a Nation save, and in this episode we will cover our first game of management, which will be the Europa Conference League game against Besiktas, and our first game in the Greek Super League, plus the changes we've made to the staff in the lead up from the last episode to this episode. As you can see, we have improved our coaching, our recruitment and our medical staff since the last episode, as in a lot of these cases we didn't have any recruitment or medical staff. We're still trying to fill some slots in the team, but here we go. I mean, it's going to be quality. I'll show you some of the staff that we actually did get in, and you're going to be absolutely impressed with some of the staff we did get in. First off, in our coaching staff, we got the Dutch icon, Dennis Bergkamp. Everyone knows this guy is the best coach on Football Manager. He's got 20 technicals, 17 attacking, determination and adaptability, and it's Dennis Bergkamp. This guy used the ball out for Arsenal and for the Netherlands, so he's going to teach our forward players some absolute silky skills. If there's anything of a coach that he was as a player, we're in for him vast improvements. Ewan van der Berg comes in as well, the former Belgian international, 48 caps, 20 goals. He's got great attacking tactical knowledge, and this is what we brought him in for. Him and Dennis Bergkamp coaching our forward line. We're going to score goals aplenty, I can tell you, lads. It's going to be absolutely class. We've also gone in for other coaches as well. We needed a set-piece coach. This is a new-gen set-piece coach. He'll be here for a couple of seasons. 14 set pieces is not what we wanted, but it's better than nothing. Our recruitment team is one of the best in the league, and our director of football is the man who brought the Euros home for Greece. It is Angelos Charisteas. What a striker he was. The tall striker had to come into the club. I don't care about the stats. There was going to be a lot better directors of football out there, but for me, this guy gets it. Otto Heimhagel wants one of his dad's legendary players in his staff, and we got Angelos Charisteas. Now it is time for us to take charge of our first game as Aris manager, and I am absolutely excited because we could kick it off with a big win here against Besiktas. I don't know any of their players. I think they're a Kazakh team or some from some sort of region like that, or maybe Azerbaijan. But we should be beating these. I'm looking for players like Christodopoulos. I'm looking for players like Lauren. I'm looking for players like Valise to step it up for us to win this game. Here we go. Here is the lineup in the Europa Conference League. We're playing the 4-2-3-1 formation, as you can see, and it's a strong team out from us in this first ever game. They are playing the sweaty rat 5 at the back, trying to not concede goals against us, trying to keep it to 1 or 2-0. Lads, I'm super confident that we can get the job done here in the Conference League. Second round qualifying. We could be playing Besiktas after this, so it will be a big game. But let's go out and win our first ever game in management. And they're on the attack again, which is, I mean, if these are, these guys are looking fairly decent, as we can see. Their 5 at the back is absolutely dominating our 4-2-3-1. We're probably getting outplayed in the middle of the park. There's a good ball over the top there, but we've won the second header. If we can get an early goal, settle the nerves. 12 minutes in would be absolutely class. Lazaros, Christodopoulos plays it back. Verstate in the midfield. Marvin Montoya. Here we go, boys. Come on, this is the type of play we normally see. Derrida. Go on, Derrida, lad. It's good play. It's good positional play. It's good back and forward here. Martorina, the left back. What can he do? Finds Menendez. Oh, he gets bullied off the ball by the big centre-half. Come on, lads, press. We've got to press in that middle of the park, and they're cutting us open a little bit there, but it was a poor pass, and Menendez picks it up. Menendez looks for Lauren. Oh, it's a big touch. But it's a goal! Lauren scores the first goal of the series. Lauren, we said he was a goal scorer, and he's cartwheeling his way to goals. Back with our goalkeeper now. Can we add a second to this game? We're going to need it. I feel like they're going to be strong away from home. But here is Marvin Montoya, the former Barca right back. Lifts one into Pavlovic. Pavlovic doesn't get there, and Muskayev can pick up. And there's a good press on there, but they play out of the press really well. It's picked up by our centre-back, Valise. What can he do? Go on, Valise, lad. Find the right pass. There we go. Menendez. Not had much of an impact on this game so far. The left winger. Back into Valise. Whipped over to Montoya. That's great wing play. That's great play. Montoya looking for someone in the box. There's no one there. Here is Montoya. Lazaros. Find Derrida. Derrida with a screamer to make it 2-0. And it's going to plan for Otto Heimhagel's men. Their set piece now. as Zumbayev whips it in. And it's cleared. Barbet clears it. Can Lauren get there? He can't. Makarenko. Still Makarenko. Mukayashev. They've got some great names, and I'm going to pronounce them very, very wrong here. But as they move forward, Sumbalayev. It's good play. They play some decent football. I've never heard of this team before, and they play decent football. I'll give them that. I will 100% give them that. They look like a decent little team. Jorginho, penalty. All day long, that's a penalty. No, VAR says no. Fair play. We'll take that. I mean, that looked like a penalty. It looked like a penalty. Go on, Lazaros. Are we going to get a third after they should have had a pen? Lazaros. Oh, what a goal! And that should finish off the tie for Aris. Let's go, boys. Free kick now. Zumbayev plays it in. Zumbayev. He's marauding. He's looking for the ball. And it's Jorginho gets one back for them to take back to the second leg. And it's not game over just yet. What a start to our managerial career as we win 3-1 at home. There was plenty of promise in that game. There was plenty of things to work on, but we got the win in the end, and we should progress to the next round of the Europa Conference League. After beating Orbasi in the first game in charge of Aris, we then went on to lose our first game in charge of Aris as we lost 5-4 away from home to them. I did say they played good football, and they outplayed us in that game. And it was a shame, and I was looking very, very worried because our next draw was against Turkish giants Besiktas. And we all know they're a very good side. They have Oxlade-Chamberlain in their squad. They had a very good team, and it was looking very, very bad as Abubakar put them in front. And it was looking like this could be an absolute battering. But we showed the spirit that we need, and we came back and we beat them 5-1 in the first leg and got a very sweaty draw away from home to put us through to the fourth knockout round, which is basically the one before you go into the group stage. And we've got a team that's lesser than them, I would say. Brand, no disrespect to them. They're not as good as Besiktas. So I'm hoping we get to the Conference League group stage and get that couple of £1 million in the bank and reinvest it in our facilities. That'll be absolutely class. But now let's get into the first league game of the season. First league game as manager for Otto Heimhagel, and it is against OFI Crete. We've got a good team out. We've managed to get Fabinho in because he can't play in the Conference League due to the restrictions that we have there of not having 4 homegrown players, which is absolutely key. That's why I'm trying to get those facilities done for the next couple of seasons so we can have those homegrown players and we don't have that issue going forward because it is a key one. Their squad, I'm not going to make out like I know many of their players, but let's get into the game. Hopefully we can beat them. Hopefully we get off to a good start. We're going to need a good start if we're going to finish strong. Our form is fairly decent. 1 defeat, 1 draw out of 4. It's win some, lose some at the moment, but we are playing in Europe. They don't have any recent form. It's their first game of the season. It's a sweaty 5 at the back. We played a sweaty 5 at the back at home and won, so I know Lauren's going to get the goals for us in this game. I've got a great feeling about this, lads. Here's the table after the first round of games. Let's go, boys. Come on, Aris. First game of the season. Ferrari now coming on like left back because our left back just got injured. Here is Pavic into Veliz. Veliz into Dorida. Dorida's going to be key for us. We've got a very experienced squad. We do need more youth, but we'll come on to that at some point. Here is Lazarus. Lauren. We've not won the second ball and they could be on a counter, but Lazarus picks it up. Lazarus with a banger. Lazarus Christodopoulos with the goal. They're on the attack again. It is a fairly even game and Christodopoulos' banger is the only difference so far. Crete do deserve something as Marinakas gets one back, and as I was saying, they've deserved that goal. Marinakas with the equaliser. Probably one of the last chances of the game as Lazarus looks to whip it in. Keeper's off his line. As Lazarus spotted him, this could be a great chance to bang a free kick if he spotted this. Lazarus into Valentino. Valentino deflected and in off of Czech Decore. Knew nothing about it, but gets the goal that we deserve. The first league game of the season results in Otto Heimhagel's first win in the Greek Super League at his first attempt. That's an unbelievable start to the season. There's a lot of improvements we need to make in and around this squad. But on the next episode, you will see if we qualify for the Europa Conference League.